Hello everyone and welcome to another Thomas video. So today we're going to take a look at Sultai beans in Thomas format. So with the introduction of Force of Will, considering that this is a final card, if you pair this card up with another card called Up the Beanstalk, you get to draw a card by playing the Force of Will, which is kind of the whole point with this card. Otherwise, the Up the Beanstalk is just going to be an expensive cantrip, but we do also have some other cards that get hit by the Up the Beanstalk, such as the Rakshas's Bargain, Lord and Revealed, or you can even draw an extra card from a treasure cruise. So we do have some cards that work even without the Force of Will, and we're also going to be playing Oko, Thief of Crowns, and Uro in this deck. The Uro is definitely a little bit questionable, but Oko I think is pretty powerful currently, considering that there's some reanimators running around. And if you go Deathray Shaman on turn 1 into leaving up a Force of Will while you cast an Oko, that's going to win you the game almost immediately against other blue decks. So having said that, I'm going to be hopping over to some Thomas 3 to show you guys that it does. So let's hop on over. Okay, let's try beans in Timeless. Sure. Okay, we don't really have a way to get this Force of Will online right now, but I think this is still okay. Okay, so they got a Force of Will. Decides not to use it. I need a Force of Will of my own. That'd be wonderful. Now it is. Alright, let's see. I can use a Deathray Shaman to deal damage right now, so I think I'm just going to blow up my opponent's lands here. And then just keep attacking with the Deathray Shaman. Since I might actually have to Force of Will. Alright, so just going to activate the Deathray Shaman. Got a Rakshas's Bargain. Okay, those are some cards, definitely. So we got Orcish Bowmaster with the Force of Will. Or into this. I kind of want to keep the Fatal Push. I really want to keep the Oko too, but it's a bit expensive at the moment. I think I have to shove the Oko in. No choice. No choice there. Okay, so opponent found a lot of mana. Prismatic Ending. Do I want to Force of Will this? Kind of my only counterspell at the moment. I'm going to try. Okay, it gets countered. It does get countered here. It hurts so much. Hurts so much. Play the bargain. Only uses Force of Will, sure. Alright, we gotta Tamia down. Excellent.
Is there a deeper meaning to this passage?
I'm gonna go with the Orcish Bowmaster here. If they have Orcish Bowmaster of their own, I can Fatal Push. Seems like they do. Probably play around the days here. Library. Oko! Wait a minute. Isn't it just better to Oko here? Or maybe it's just better to Deathray Shaman 4 times? Okay. Excellent. It seems like they actually don't have a daze.
I invite you to change your ways.
Oh my god. Oko's doing something. Oko is doing something. Another Bomi.
You are fouler than a fiend.
Okay, so Carpet of Flower, Bloodcheap Thirst, Veil of Summer, Abrupt Decay. What do we take out? Also, what is this line? We gotta cut 5 cards. We gotta cut 5 cards. Wait, it just feels like impossible to cut 5 cards, isn't it? I feel like it's kind of impossible. How do you cut 5 cards? Excuse me? I can't cut that. Am I cutting beans? Like, excuse me? This is impossible. I mean, I don't know. This is crazy. Sure. I hope I find a blue spell for this Force of Will. Otherwise, we're gonna die here.
Oh, how am I supposed to focus on only one project?
No fear. Into water graves.
Perhaps there are more useful texts down on the surface.
All right. Cameo attacks. A Thoughtseize. I guess here I should just play the Bowmaster out Since if it's gonna get countered, I should just use all of my spells right now. You know? Okay, it kinda sticks. Surprisingly. Oh no. I think I have a Surveil land. Thank you. A Tameo. That's a good one. Seems like they have a daze now.
This is an interesting story.
They play Fragment Reality. And now they have a Prismatic Ending. I'm kind of slowly losing ground. Kind of crazy.
I hope you don't mind if I take notes. Think before you act.
Treasure Cruise is a good card though. Into 2 more lands there. Okay, we are just an absolutely insane Floodlord, huh?
Focus on only one project.
$20 cards. So we've only seen 6 playable cards this entire game. In our top 20. Into a cruise. I mean, sometimes you flood. What can you do? Sometimes you flood. Maybe I should have actually shocked this in case they have like 3 like triple dazes or something like that.
There's more to learn elsewhere.
This is probably over. I'll look at one more card and I'll surrender. Because like I don't know, who knows, like we might be able to get something like an Uro maybe. They have a source though. We know opponent has a day, so... Guess we kind of have to do this. We drew so many lands that we ran out of lands in the deck.
I will protect you. Use your word.
Too much is at stake to just sit back. You're 2 steps behind.
This is an interesting
Right.
story.
Let's go to next one. I mean, maybe I played Thoughtseize? And just have more threats. Honestly? Maybe things like Carpet of Flowers not that good against them since they play Prismatic Ending as well. This deck is actually kind of hard to sideboard, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wow, so the second game we just got only lands and now we're getting 0 lands. Yikes. It's kind of a par for the course, I would say. So we have a Beanstalk there. Now, do we want to draw that Brainstorm? I think we kind of do because of the Force of Will, right? And we'll blow up this thing. We're just so behind. 3 cards down because
Curious. I must investigate.
oh
this
wow,
further.
that landed. That's surprising. Okay, maybe we can come back because that landed. Yeah. Maybe maybe there's a chance.
No, I'm late for class.
Dragon Reality. Okay, we are cooking here.
In the right hands, knowledge is the sharpest blade.
Also have a Force of Will, so I mean we are kind of doing okay. We just need to protect this. Okay, so they actually have a way to activate the library right now. Okay. We are going places.
The library.
I don't know how this happened. I don't know how this happened. We're going first. It sucks that we started with a hedge maze. Might be a scam, but since we're going first, I'm gonna allow it. I'm gonna keep it. I need lands at the moment. Into a blood crypt. A blood crypt with Loris. Why do they keep going to second main phase? Okay, so this is energy. Into another mana drain. I could Lauren Revealed, but I just got another mana drain. So let's get rid of a Godless Shrine. Probably, I should probably cycle this. Again, they went to the second main phase again. What's going on here? Oh, that is humongous. Humongous. Okay, now, do we play the Orcish Bowmaster so we can create a 4/4? Do we create a 4/4 here? Considering that we have a Fatal Pushes, maybe we go for... Oh man, Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's just do that.
I invite you to change your ways.
Okay, green source gone, but it's definitely has done its job. I'm so happy that I actually made this play. Up the beanstalk. So I'm gonna top a beanstalk here. Protect from discard spell, and then I'm going to properly draw into it. Oscilla Pride. Okay, interesting play coming from opponent here. I don't know what they're doing. A Bowmaster, maybe? I'm guessing. It was a Source of Plowshare. Uro. Potentially Oko coming back next turn. Never mind. A Force of Will. Okay, we're wide open for one turn. Alright. Alright, we're gonna want Calling Ritual, Abrupt Decay, maybe Force of Vigor, but I'm gonna say no. Bloodship's Thirst. Even though Mana Drain worked here, maybe not. Also gotta keep in mind we're going second this time. -1 Oko. And Uro. Give that a go. 1 lander. Might still want to keep it. Get rid of Oko. I'm on the draw. Hopefully I draw land. Excellent. I think I still prefer black. Since I can still go Orcish Bowmaster. Dragon Island was actually pretty bad. But I'll take it. Okay, Strip Mine. So I should probably protect this, Is it a treasure cruise? So I have 1... Yeah, I think I have to get rid of a treasure cruise. I think the treasure cruise is worse than, Oko here. Okay, so I need to play the Watery Grave in case I have to play the Abrupt Decay. There's Swords of Plowshare coming out. It's kind of annoying. Is there a point to playing this? There is, right? Since I can get a land into Oko. So I think I'm just going to be playing the Fatal Push here. I'm gonna be topping the Oko and then holding on to Fatal Push, I believe. So if they play a Thoughtseize, they can only get rid of the Orcish Bowmaster, and I'll Fatal Push the Guide of Soul, and then I'll top deck Oko here. Okay, well, if that's the case, I guess I'm not topping the Oko. It's definitely not looking good for me. Man, they're so good at drawing strip mines. This is their third strip mines. Pretty insane. Man, their draws were actually absolutely
May our
insane.
axes strike as one.
I think we lost. Double swords to get rid of a Deathray Shaman, so I get mana, and then they had triple strip mine, so I couldn't like play out my cards here. Do we want to get back the mana drain? Since this time around I'm going first. Also, what is this bug? There's like a weird button. Like, look at this. There's like an arrow. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, I'm gonna minus a Worry Zone Guard. And I'll minus Orcish Bowmaster. Right. This looks pretty good. Although this probably means that I actually have to give them turn 1. Since I have to probably wait for the Force of Will on turn 2 with the Beanstalk. Again, why do they keep doing that? They keep going to a second main phase to play their cards. A Wary Zone Guard when I have a Strip Mine? Seems kind of good. So this is going to be a Force of Will turn, and I want to go into Worry Zone Guard into leaving up a Fatal Push. Nice. So this is gonna be a Worry Zone Guard turn. Get back a land. Is it a Fatal Push or Tameo? Fatal Push or Tameo? Since I'm going first and I have a lot of mana right at the moment. I think I'm just going to push the advantage. I also have double strip mines coming up, so okay, double swords again. Alright, back to square one. I really wanted to play Oko here, but looks like we can't. If I actually didn't play the Tameo, Oko could have landed. So now we're just top deck mode. Every time I'm so close to casting the Oko. In case opponent has another removal spell, I should probably play Oko. This means that if they miss a land into a static prison, then I get a free Worry Zone Guard into getting rid of opponent's strip mine. But if I play the Worry Zone Guard, they can just kill it. and we're kind of screwed. Into an Oscillate Pride. Okay, so I should probably play the Worry's Own Guard, get rid of opponent's Sacred Foundry. I can also give them a food and then get an Oscillate Pride. I don't think that's worth it.
Let's broaden your existence.
What even is this game? It's just like strip mine twice from opponent's side, strip mine from my side. Like it's actually so hard to even play an Oko out. Did my opponent give up? Yeah, I thought we were having a good time. Apparently not. Thought it was a pretty back and forth game. Alright, opponent timed out. GG's. Okay. We're gonna up the beanstalk.
I've read nearly the entire library.
I think I still should attack. Since I can play Oko, make a 3/3. Disgusting.
Revel with your king, wild and soft. Gaze into my face and put on your true shape.
Yeah, well, this is not going well. Another Hexing Squelcher. Into an Oscillate Pride. We're slowly losing ground here. Into a Worry's Own Guard. Rakshasa's Bargain. Oh boy. I don't think we're gonna be winning this one. Goblin Bombardment as well? Yikes. Going face. They have 12 damage, right? Oh no, they have exactly 13 damage. Seems like they didn't see it, but I don't think I can actually still gain life, right? I'm just gonna die here. Yeah, even if opponent made a mistake, like in response to me playing the Uro, they're just going to sacrifice their entire board, so I don't see a way around it here. Yeah, we lost. Another day, another bug, another energy. Well, at least I'm kind of figuring out how to sideboard against them. One lander. Excellent. A Chrome Mox and a Polluted Delta. I think Uro this early is pretty bad. Maybe I should have actually gotten rid of a Chrome Mox, maybe. Not sure. What should I do? I can technically put the Chrome Mox on the Uro. That could be good. But I think we're just are we hedge mazing? I think we are. Into a strip mine. Two, three. I think we're strip mining and potentially abrupt decaying the static prison here. We'll see. Okay, another annoying predicament. I think we abrupt decay the static prison. Four, five. I think we treasure cruise maybe. Yeah, topping the Chrome Mox was apparently a mistake. Didn't go too well, did it? Into a culling ritual. This can only add Black or green though? Goblin Bombardment. So we take the damage. Then we calling Ritual. And opponent's probably going to put the Loris back. Unfortunately, we actually don't have anything to play here. If we had like a Worry Zone Guard or Oko here, we can go like Chrome Mox and play it, but I don't think I can Chrome Mox to Brainstorm since I have to leave up a mana drain the following turn for the Loris. Yeah, so it's exactly what happened. There's a Worry Zone Guard. Do they play Lightning Bolt? Yeah, I wonder if they play Lightning Bolt.
No! I'm late for class!
Guide of Soul. Into a Ragavan. So next turn I'm gonna be strip mining 2 of these away, so I should probably just mana drain this, right? So Worry Zone Guard, Fatal Push, Strip Mine. Into a Strip Mine. Alright, let's try it again. Really difficult matchup. If this wasn't a Surveil lane, I think I would have kept this one. But I don't think I can keep this one. We have a good hand for the Treasure Cruise, at the very least. Okay, looks like they're trying to set up for a Johnny. I think we keep that. And we're gonna have to delay opponent's turns here. Yeah, because I was gonna be forced to use a Strip Mine, so I can't really use the Worry Zone Guard. So 4 cars, 3 cars in the yard. Three, 4, 5. Hope I draw land. Otherwise it's gonna be a little bit of a tough game, isn't it? La la land, la la land. Yeah, topping this Worry Zone Guard, big mistake. Big mistake. Now we're kind of forced to get rid of this treasure cruise. I don't think so. It's like my only way out at the moment, right? I'd be dead though. Alright, GG's. Right, so we took a look at Sultai Beans today. I wasn't actually very impressed with the deck. It was cool seeing up the Beanstalk, drawing, you know, card from the Force of Will, and an extra card from a Treasure Cruise or Rakshas's Bargain. And of course, you have a copy of a Lauren Reveal that you can also draw an extra card if you get the mana off of a mana drain. However, when you start the game without the Force of Will in your opening hand, the games can be a little bit awkward, especially like if they have a lot of strip mines running around. I felt like it was extremely hard to resolve a 3-mana card on the battlefield. But the times when I started with the Death Ray Shaman with something like a Force of Will, and then immediately into an Oko on turn 2, we just won the game immediately. In regards to that, I think the Oko is an extremely powerful card, especially if you can safely land it on turn 2, backed up by something like a Force of Will. I just don't know if it's even necessary to play something like up the Beanstalk when you could play something like a Ponder in the slot, in my opinion. Otherwise, I think the deck was fine. We beat an energy, we lost to an energy, and then we played against another energy deck, but I had a Tameo up, and I brainstormed, and I had a flipped Tameo up as well, but then the Tameo I flipped was I minus that turn. So when I brainstormed, and then the Tameo transformed, both of the Tameos had the same loyalty, and I couldn't differentiate between which one it was. And then I picked the wrong one, and then I couldn't plus it with the Tameo, so I just lost the game immediately. So yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty dumb that could happen, but it is what it is. Other than that, the deck felt pretty hard to sideboard, especially considering that we are playing something like a Beanstalk. Usually you cut the Ponders, so instead of a Beanstalk, we would have something like the Ponder here. Cutting a Ponder is like pretty easy to do, but I felt like cutting a Beanstalk felt a little bit wrong. But towards the end of the video, I've been cutting more up the Beanstalk as I've gained experience with the deck, and I think you can easily cut the Beanstalk and probably do fine. Potentially, another route that you could go, instead of Worry Zone Guard, you could play Barrowgoyf here instead, and then that might mean you could also just not have a strip mine. That means you're not going to be going down on lands a lot, which also means that you can easily play out your 3 drops. So potentially playing the strip mine with the Worry Zone Guard might be a wrong way to go about it. So there's a couple of ways you can build the deck. So also, I have one copy of a Chrome Mox just for the Oko here, but you can replace this with another copy of a land if you wanted to, but I have it here for now. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye bye.